Alright guys, welcome back. This one is Listen to Our Hearts. It's a picking slash, what is that? The percussive thing. So it's going to be a lot. There's going to be a hammer on, hammer off, and a slide. So lots of techniques. Great song to practice all your techniques in one song. Okay, this is going to be in the key of D. Here we go. Here's what it sounds like. Haven't played it in a while, so a little rusty. Okay, so finger position in D. You can use the thumb to mute the top two, don't really need to. So when you're hitting the strings percussively, you're landing on this particular part of your finger. You're landing like this, perpendicular. So your hand wants to look like this so that it's flat against the guitar. And then, so I usually kind of have my hand right above, over the sound hole, and then I'm also ready to pick. Notice how I have to bring my fingers up like this. Okay, so have it in D, and my pinky is free, and you'll see why. So I have my ring on the 2nd string 3rd fret, pointer on the 2nd fret 3rd string. And then I have my pinky ready on the 4th fret 3rd string. It sounds like this. This is the note. If I don't play it, my pointer's holding it down. It sounds like this. So that is the main melody right there. Except you're going to be picking with your middle and your ring finger the 3rd and 2nd strings, right? So with your pinky off, it sounds like this. And then with your pointer off, it sounds like this. So the first step is with your thumb to play the D, which is the open 4th string. That's that root. Whoops. And then my pinky is the anchor that holds my hand up. So maybe we'll zoom out a little bit now that you guys got that part so you can see everything together. So the first part is this. So just practice that. So open, and then here's the hammer on that I was talking about. Your pinky is acting as a hammer. You're doing this. So maybe sit for about 10 minutes and just do this. Should sound clean. So, but you're just playing this 2nd string with your ring finger on it. And then the 2nd is, so hammer and then keep the pinky on there, and then hammer off, so just with your pointer on, and then take your pointer off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it sounds like this. But you just have your ring finger down on that 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and your ring finger is also playing it. So from the top. Okay, that's the first section. Then chord change. C. The type of C you play in the G chord family. So remember, this C is for the C chord family. This C is for the G chord family. If you play this in the G chord family, it doesn't really match. And if you play this in the regular C chord family, you're not going to be, the melody is not going to fit, because this doesn't work in a C chord family because of these two notes. Anyways, so to the C, same thing. There's the movement, and so what you're doing is holding it down. I'm not even bothering to use my pointer finger here because this note you're not even going to be playing. All the action is down here with your pinky. So you're going to go, I'm using the middle two fingers again, and I'm picking the first and second string. There's one. Step two is using your pointer finger to hold down the first string on the second fret. Notice how that's just the next note down. It's and then open. Except you're doing it with your ring finger on this second string on the third fret to add that harmony. That's it. So it's the root C, and then that's that first pluck, percussive, and then remember, take your pinky off, put your pointer on. It's not a hammer, it's just the next note, and then play all three strings, so the root, and then your ring finger note, and then your pointer finger note. So that's step two, is two movements. So here we go, from the top of this second section, with your pinky back on. So we got, from the top again, ring, and then the pinky on. That's step one. Step two is all three, and then just the bottom, and then slap. And then here's the next step, step three. Pointer finger off. So here it is all together. So let's go from the very beginning of the song. So maybe pause there, practice that. The next is the G over B. So the over the B means the B is going to be the lowest note because it's on bottom. That's B right here. And then you're not even using your middle finger. And then you've got your fourth string muted by your pointer finger, third string open, and then your last two fingers, ring and pinky, on the third fret on the first and second string. Just like a C, but now you just done this. Take your middle off, pointer on the B on this string, the fifth string. So it's this. So it's same thing. So pinky, slap, all three, slap, all three, and then two. So it's, that's the first step. It's root and then bottom two, slap, and then all three, and then bottom two, slap, and then all three, and then bottom two, slap. That's the pattern. And then in between those, you're just pinky on to middle finger on to middle finger off, and your ring finger stays. So same thing with the C chord. I think that's it, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I messed up the song. So anyways, so let's go back to the top. So after that, C, you actually go back to the D and you do that little thing again. So that's it. So this first section, if you got it down, you're gonna be doing that and then play the C. Go back to the first section. And then you will play the G minor. I'm sorry, G over B. So you're never going to take the middle finger off. So it's pinky on, bottom two, slap, and then just the bottom two with the pinky off and the ring finger, middle finger on. right? And then here's the funny part, you go, and then the next thing is you're gonna use your middle two fingers to hit the second and third string. And then you go back to the first and second string. And then you add the pinky. So it's, that's the hardest part in the song probably. So you just practice that. Yeah, I keep messing up there. So it's from the top. And then back to the D. So that little, you know, you switch from these two strings to these two strings. You're gonna do that on that last C. Right there is the same. Pinky off to the pointer, and then hit these second and third string. So. So here's how it goes. You're gonna go back to the D, just a standard D, and you're gonna hammer on your middle finger. So it's gonna be, you're hammering on to just where it needs to go, which is the first string, second fret. And then you're gonna do this hammer on off. So you're picking the string and then you're hammering off, you're pulling off. So when I'm pulling my pinky off, I'm actually hitting the string off of it. If you don't, if you just take it off, that na 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 last note doesn't come out very well. So you're gonna pull off. That's what it's specifically called a pull off. Hammer on, pull off. And then you're doing a pull off with your ring finger. So it sounds like this. So with one flick of your pointer finger, you're making 3 notes, 4 notes. It's gonna take a little bit of work. So, and then with your pointer finger, you're gonna walk down. That's the second string, third string, fourth string. So this is the whole thing. With your thumb, slide it down, get all, and then hammer, and then pointer finger. That's it. You can use your other fingers too if you want. Let's see if that works. You can do that too. Up to you. And then here's the last part. Just do an E minor without the bottom 2 fingers, just the E minor. So you're just doing this. Thumb, 6, 5, 4. 4 is a slide. So you slide from where it was, 2 frets up. So. So I'm sorry, you're only going to use your thumb for the first 2 strings. And then pointer finger, you're gonna slide this ring up. And then with these 2 fingers, you're gonna do the second and third, and then the first and second. So, and then. that's that last part before you go into the... So you got the hammer on, pull off, you got a combo of it, you've got the slide. So sorry for that tutorial being a little bit disorganized, but hopefully it works out. And yeah, happy practicing, and I'll catch you in the next video.